In the heart of Bellevue, Washington, nestled amidst manicured gardens and cozy homes, an unsettling mystery unfolded on a cold November morning in 2011. That day would become etched in the city's memory as the moment when tranquility was shattered. This is the story of the haunting disappearance of 2-year-old Sky Metalwala. This is the chilling tale of the unsolved disappearance of Sky Metalwala. It all started on November 6, 2011, when Sky's mother, Julia Birakova, dropped off their son Sky at his father, Solomon Metalwala's house in Bellevue, Washington. At the time, Solomon and Julia were engaged in a contentious custody battle over young Sky. It was a typical scenario, a sad reality for too many families across America. But shortly after this routine exchange, a series of bizarre events would unfold, casting dark shadows over this seemingly ordinary event. 2 days after the visit, Julia informed Solomon that she needed to transport Sky to the hospital due to him being unwell. Solomon agreed and gave his blessing. It was a simple, everyday task that had become common between the co-parents since their separation. That afternoon, Julia drove her silver 2009 Acura with Sky and her other child in tow, heading towards a medical facility in Bellevue. Just minutes into the journey, she claimed that her vehicle unexpectedly ran out of gas. According to Julia, she was forced to abandon her original plan and drive on the shoulder of 112th Avenue Northeast. Eventually, her car came to rest near a sidewalk. As spectators watched in suspense, she decided to walk to a nearby gas station, which was situated approximately a mile away from where her car had broken down. Julia insisted that she needed to retrieve some tools from her car to fix it, so she left her daughter behind, but instructed her to stay in the vehicle. Before leaving, Julia ensured that Sky was securely fastened in his car seat, and that her daughter understood she shouldn't move from the spot. After about 10 minutes, Julia went back to the car to find both her daughter and Sky missing. Panic surged through her as she realized they had disappeared without a trace. Her daughter was discovered unharmed at the gas station, but Sky had vanished into thin air. The authorities swiftly launched an extensive investigation, combing through every aspect of this perplexing case. But the more they probed, the more disconcerting details emerged, painting a grim picture of the situation. During the investigation, police officers noticed that there was enough gasoline in Julia's car to continue driving for several more miles. Her story of a car running out of fuel didn't hold up. And why would a mother leave a sick toddler alone in a car? Unanswered questions piled up, casting doubt on Julia's narrative. Meanwhile, Sky's father, Solomon, stepped forward and offered his full cooperation. He willingly took multiple polygraph tests to prove his innocence and his unwavering commitment to finding Sky. His love for his son was evident in his actions, highlighting the desperation of a father seeking justice for his missing child. In contrast, Julia chose not to cooperate with the investigators. She stopped responding to their calls and refused to take a lie detector test. She left home without a wallet, phone or purse, seemingly unprepared for a hospital visit. She abandoned her car, leaving both children unattended. All these factors contributed to investigators believing that she knew more about the case than she was letting on. As the search for Sky continued without success, suspicions grew around Julia. Why would she leave a sick child alone and then return to find them missing? What really happened to Sky after she left him in the car? Did she harm him at home and then stage the car breakdown as a cover-up? Was this incident related to the ongoing custody dispute? Sky's disappearance sent shockwaves through the close-knit Bellevue community. People rallied together in vigils and search parties, displaying an outpouring of support for the missing child and his family. But as weeks turned into months, hope began to dwindle and the case grew colder. Over the years, investigators have pursued numerous leads and revisited countless theories, but none have yielded concrete results. The case remains shrouded in mystery and speculation. Some believed that Julia was hiding Sky somewhere, keeping him away from his father and the authorities. Others suspected foul play, believing that Sky might have been harmed in a moment of anger or frustration. Still, others wondered if Sky accidentally slipped out of his seat and wandered off, leaving Julia to panic and make a hasty exit. Amidst the ambiguity, one thing became evident. The tighter the net of suspicion closed around Julia, the more elusive she became. She seemed to fade into obscurity, distancing herself from the media and refusing to answer further questions. In the years following Sky's disappearance, Bellevue police continued to seek answers. They released age progression images of Sky, hoping to jog people's memories and lead to new information. Each year on the anniversary of his disappearance, media outlets renewed coverage of the case, urging anyone with information to come forward. Despite the passage of time and the fading of headlines, the police remained hopeful that someone, somewhere held the key to unraveling this mystery. However, their efforts were often met with dead ends. Witnesses came forward with glimpses of a woman resembling Julia in different locations, but these sightings never materialized into solid leads. Each year, the community comes together to remember Sky, lighting candles and releasing balloons in his honor. The pain of losing a child is unimaginable, and for Solomon, the absence of answers has amplified his grief. He clings to the belief that his son is still alive, refusing to give up hope. As the years passed, the investigation into Sky's disappearance became a personal crusade for Solomon. He tirelessly advocated for his son, organizing searches, raising awareness, and demanding justice. His determination to find Sky served as an inspiration to those around him, reminding them of the unbreakable bond between a father and his child. But as the years turned into a decade, the case grew colder and the hope of finding Sky diminished. Yet Solomon's resolve did not waver. He continued to hold on to the belief that his son was alive and that one day he would be reunited with him. For those involved in the investigation, the case of Sky's disappearance remains a haunting chapter in their careers. The lack of closure has left them questioning whether they missed something crucial that could have solved the mystery. It's a constant reminder of the limitations of their profession and the fragility of justice. As technology advanced, investigators delved into digital records, analyzing cell phone data and internet activity to see if it shed any light on Sky's disappearance. They revisited the crime scene, employing new forensic techniques to uncover any hidden evidence. They interviewed individuals connected to the case, hoping to piece together the sequence of events that led to that fateful day. But despite their efforts, the case remained elusive. The digital breadcrumbs led to dead ends, and the forensic analysis yielded no new insights. The interviews provided fragments of information, but nothing concrete enough to form a coherent narrative. The enduring mystery of Sky's disappearance continues to captivate the attention of true crime enthusiasts around the world. His story serves as a chilling reminder of the darkness that can lurk beneath the surface of seemingly ordinary lives. As people delve into the details of this perplexing case, they're drawn to the haunting ambiguity of it all. The lack of closure provides fertile ground for speculation, with theories and debates raging online. Some believe that Julia, driven by desperation or malice, harmed Sky and concealed his body, while others suspect foul play by unknown individuals who may have targeted Sky during the abduction. As for Sky himself, he would now be a teenager grappling with the complexities of adolescence without the guidance of his parents. If alive, he may have been adopted or raised under a false identity, unaware of his true origins. The thought of him growing up in uncertainty or worse, living a life of hardship, tugs at the heartstrings of many. While the police may have officially classified the case as cold, it's far from forgotten. The detectives assigned to the case carry the weight of this unsolved mystery with them, wondering about the what-ifs and could-have-beens that surround the case. The haunting disappearance of Sky Metalwala remains a somber chapter in the history of Bellevue. His absence echoes through the community, serving as a constant reminder of the fragility of life and the elusiveness of justice. As the years go by, the urgency to find Sky intensifies. His story continues to be told, ensuring that his name lives on and the pursuit of truth continues. For those who knew Sky, the pain of his absence,